Hello and welcome guys, a very good evening to all of you. I welcome one and all to today's episode of Weekly CA Catch-up. Welcome Aryan, welcome Venavi, welcome Ansh, hello Ananya, hello Shaurya, welcome Charu, welcome Tanisha, welcome Sabarth. Guys, if the audio is fine and all of you can see the screen, please write down yes in the chat box. Welcome Nalini, welcome Riddhi, welcome Lena, Tanisha. Chale guys, so that means we are good to go. So as always, we are going to do it in three phases. Phase 1 will do comprehension based questions. Passages will be from the most important events of last 1 week. Then we will go for a rapid fire round. You will have to answer 20 questions. You will get 15 seconds to read and respond to each question. And I will also share a couple of important one-liners and we will call it a day. Chale guys, without wasting any time, quickly let's start. Okay, Aditi says MSCT dates are clashing with board exam and what do you think will happen? Aditi, in a situation like this, mostly entrance exams get postponed, right? But because we are not in the business of astrology, I will not say anything for sure. We'll just hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Okay guys, let's start. Your knowledge gym for the month of April was released on 2nd of April. I hope all of you have solved it. If not, please do it today. First passage relates to BIMSTEC. Can anybody give me full form of BIMSTEC? What does BIMSTEC stand for? Meanwhile, I will start reading. The summit of the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical Economic Cooperation. So it is already given. So give me the original name of BIMSTEC. It wasn't called BIMSTEC when it started. What was the very first name of BIMSTEC? As it usually happens in case of multinational organizations, it is an abbreviation for the names of or initial letters of all the participating or member countries. Chalians. So the summit for the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical Economic Cooperation, BIMSTEC, was hosted by the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka in and from Colombo, Sri Lanka, in hybrid mode on 30th March of 2022. The summit was preceded by the 18th BIMSTEC ministerial meeting and the 22nd BIMSTEC senior officials meeting. It was held under the theme. So your first fill in the blank question is, what was the theme of this year's BIMSTEC summit? Okay, Lavanya is the first one to give answer to the bonus question. It was called BIMSTEC. So why BIMSTEC? There were 4 member nations. Can you name the founder members of BIMSTEC or BIMSTEC? Okay, so it was called BIMSTEC. Why? Because there were 4 member nations: Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. In the very same year, in 1997, Myanmar also joined this group. So it was renamed as BIMSTEC. Then, after a few years, Nepal and Bhutan also joined in. So अब ये abbreviation काफी weird बनने वाला था. So they rather stuck with BIMSTEC and came up with a new full form of this abbreviation which they had already created. So now it is called Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. Okay, what is the answer for the first fill in the blank? Theme of this year's BIMSTEC. Shrishti is the first one to answer. Then Riddhi. Yes guys, right answer is towards resilient region, prosperous economies and healthy peoples. Moving on. So the summit was chaired by His Excellency Dash, President of Sri Lanka. So name the guy who is right now heading Sri Lanka. And hint, his house was egged yesterday. Many people started protesting because of the rising price rise and rising prices of fuel and other essentials. Okay, let's see who was the first one to answer this time. Vandana Mishra gave the right answer. Satish, that's correct. Riddhi, that's correct. Heth, that's right. Shaurya, that's correct. Nalini, you're right. Correct answer is Gotabaya Rajpaksha. So Rajpakshas are like Gandhis of Sri Lanka. So they have been, it's a ruling dynasty. They have been ruling Sri Lanka for many years. Many members of their family have become Prime Minister and President. Okay, chale, moving on. So summit was chaired by His Excellency Gotabaya Rajpaksha, President of Sri Lanka. Honorable Lingchen de Lote, Dr. Lote, sharing delivered his statement at the summit virtually from Thimphu. Thimphu is capital of which country? Bonus question. Acha. And another bonus question. What is the capital of Sri Lanka? 4 founder nations were Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand. Sure. Okay. So Gotabaya Rajpaksha should say bye-bye now. Colombia, Riddhi, incorrect. Colombo, Lavanya, incorrect. Vishwaraj, okay. Thimphu is capital of Bhutan, that's correct, but second answer is incorrect. No, Colombo is not the right answer. Aditya Agrawal is the first one to give right answer. Correct answer is Sri Jayawardhane Kotte. So, Gotabaya is president of a country jahan ka capital hai Kotte. So, it is called Sri Jayawardhane Kotte. No, not Candy. So, Sri Jayawardhane Kotte is the right answer for the next last bonus question. Moving on. Okay, so Leonchin from Thimphu addressed this meeting. He said that it would be an unprecedented if BIMSTEC could be declared the first free internet region. As the lead country, Bhutan will push forward for the regional framework as well as international obligations for a collective response to climate change. All BIMSTEC leaders attended the summit in virtual mode. BIMSTEC foreign ministers attended the summit in person. Honorable Foreign Minister Dr. Tandi Dorji led the Bhutanese delegation to the 18th BIMSTEC ministerial meeting. Kutshab Rinchen Kwinsal, ambassador designate of Bhutan to Sri Lanka, led the Bhutanese delegation to the 22nd BIMSTEC senior officials meeting. Questions? Aryan says online it is showing Kotte and Colombo. Well, Aryan, Sri Jayawardhane Kotte is a suburb in Colombo. So you can say these are twin cities. So Colombo is judicial capital. So Supreme Court of Sri Lanka is in Colombo, but the legislative capital of Sri Lanka is now Jayawardhane Kotte. So at many websites you will find that there are two capitals, Colombo and Jayawardhane Kotte, but the correct answer would be Sri Jayawardhane Kotte. Answering that question. Acha, question on your screen. Which BIMSTEC summit was held under the chairmanship of Sri Lanka in 2022? Which BIMSTEC summit was held under the chairmanship of Sri Lanka in 2022? Was it 3rd edition, 4th edition, 5th edition or 6th edition? 3rd, 4th, 5th or 6th. Let's see. Many people give the answer. Moksh, that's correct. Samarth, that's correct. Okay, Nalini, that's right. Samarth is now citing all 4 options that will give you negative marking. Siddhi, that's correct. Right answer is option C, 5th edition. Moving on. The BIMSTEC secretariat is in which city? So there's a permanent head office of BIMSTEC. Where is it located? Your options are Kathmandu, New Delhi, Thimphu or Dhaka. Kathmandu, New Delhi, Thimphu or Dhaka. BIMSTEC secretariat is in which city? Kashish, that's right. Samarth, that's incorrect. Heth, that's correct. Charu, that's right. Prajakta, that's incorrect. Shaurya, that's correct. Correct answer is option D, Dhaka. So it's in Bangladesh. BIMSTEC was founded in which year? I think I already mentioned that, so most of you should be able to answer if you're listening carefully. Your options are 1995, 96, 97 and 98. BIMSTEC was founded in which year? BIMSTEC was founded in which year? Option A, Arnik is wrong. Ananya, that's correct. Kashish, that's correct. Right answer is option C. It was founded in the year 1997. 1997. Yes, Aranya, 25 years have completed. Chaliye. So, which of the following statement is incorrect? Your options are: the summit saw the declaration of the master plan for transport connectivity that would provide a framework for regional and domestic connectivity. Option B, member countries also signed a treaty on mutual legal assistance on criminal matters. Option C, a memorandum of association on the establishment of BIMSTEC technology transfer facility at Dhaka in Bangladesh was signed. Option D, India will provide BIMSTEC secretariat $1 million to increase its operational budget. So, which of the following statement is incorrect, and also tell me why that statement is incorrect. While answering, correct and correct questions, please make sure that you are also providing reasoning for that. Otherwise, that's just a fluke even if you give correct answer. Okay, Aj, good. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Summit saw the declaration of master plan for transport connectivity that would provide a framework for regional and domestic connectivity. Member countries also signed a treaty on mutual legal assistance on criminal matters. MOA was signed on establishment of BIMSTEC technology transfer facility in Dhaka, Bangladesh. India will provide BIMSTEC Secretariat $1 million to increase its operational budget. He says it was held at Colombo. Yes, the meeting was held at Colombo. But where are we establishing technology transfer facility? Again, answer is Colombo. So, correct answer for this question would be option C. So, we have BIMSTEC decided to establish technology transfer facility in Colombo. Chaliye, a bit more about BIMSTEC. So, as I said earlier, it was formed in 1997 and now 25 years. Silver Jubilee was being celebrated this year, so we had to declare something substantial. So there were a couple of major decisions made this year. Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical Economic Cooperation or BIMSTEC grouping recently conducted 5th summit in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Thailand took over as chair nation of BIMSTEC now. So Thailand is going to chair BIMSTEC for the next year. Signing of BIMSTEC charter was the main outcome. So Silver Jubilee पे सबसे बड़ा achievement है. Now BIMSTEC has its own charter. So once you have your own charter, you get international personality. So BIMSTEC also released its own emblem and a flag. So please check out the latest flag of BIMSTEC. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in this meeting through virtual mode. Theme of the summit was towards a resilient region, prosperous economies and healthy peoples. There were 3 major signing done. First one is BIMSTEC Convention on Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters. Countries are going to cooperate in matters of extradition, in matters of providing legal aid to citizens of member nations. BIMSTEC Memorandum of Understanding on Mutual Cooperation in the field of diplomatic training. So member nations will also train people from other member countries. So India will take a lead role in this segment. Another MOA on establishment of BIMSTEC Technology Transfer Facility. So, Technology Transfer Facility will be established in Colombo. A master plan for transport connectivity was also decided, and India promised to give $1 billion to increase operational capacity of BIMSTEC. So, BIMSTEC was established on 6th of June 1997 as BISTEC, and later on Myanmar also joined in 97. And in 2004, Nepal and Bhutan joined this group. So the new name or the latest name of this grouping is called BIMSTEC. Okay. On 31st July 2004, the first summit of grouping, it was renamed BIMSTEC. Secretariat is in Dhaka. Let's move on to another passage. Wildlife Conservation Bond, first of its kind in the world. The World Bank today issued the Wildlife Conservation Bond. The bond was priced on March 23, 2022. The 5-year $150 million bond due on March 2027 includes a potential performance payment funded by the Global Environment Facility. The Wildlife Conservation Bond will contribute to protecting and increasing populations in the Edo Elephant National Park and the Great Fish River Nature Reserve. So, in naam se confuse nahi hona hai. Your 2 questions are, which branch of World Bank is going to issue these bonds, and money will be utilized in order to conserve which species. Moksha dropped a hint. So World Bank comprises of 2 bodies or 2 major organs. So you have, first one is IBRD. IBRD is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. That's correct, Kashish. So International Bank for Reconstruction and Development is the lending arm of World Bank. So money is given by IBRD. IBRD focuses on middle income countries. So ये दुनिया की middle class को पैसा देते हैं. So middle class governments. There is another branch, another vertical of World Bank, which focuses on poor countries. So countries which are not doing well. For example, countries like Somalia, countries like South Sudan. So there is IDA. IDA is International Development Association. So IDA and IBRD मिलकर बनता है World Bank. Let's continue. So World Bank, IBRD issued World Conservation Bond, and money will be used by these two national parks. First one is Edo Elephant National Park and Great Fish River Nature Reserve, two protected areas in South Africa, while providing environmental and social benefits to the local community. Which species are they trying to protect? Yes, Riddhi, World Bank has other branches as well. There are various organs, but these are the two major components. Okay, IBRD and IDA. So, which species are they trying to protect? No, Satish, though a smart choice, but not the correct answer. Not elephants. Nishant, Nambia, that's correct. Riddhi, that's correct. Money will be utilized to protect rhinos. So, which species? Okay. So, no, not panda, Samarth, only rhinos. And not all the rhinos, but only black rhinos. So, money will be utilized to protect black rhinos. Chaliye. So, Mary Francois Mary Nelly, World Bank Country Director for South Africa, Botswana, Swatini, Lesotho and Namibia, said, this innovative bond leverages capital markets to raise funds from private investors without adding to South Africa's sovereign debt. It is another example of support to boost South Africa's biodiversity, economy, nature-based tourism industry and benefits for local communities. Nuveen was the lead investor in this first of its kind outcome-based financial instrument that channels private sector investments to achieve conservation outcomes. The bond was sold to a mix of other institutional and private investors, including Alliance Bernstein, ASN Impact Investors, Azimuth Investments, Blue Bay Asset Management, INGK Investments, McKinsey Investments and high net worth clients from both Credit Suisse International and Citi private banking arms. Okay, globally there are how many species of rhino? 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus question, name all. How many species of rhino are there? 5, 6, 7 or 8? Okay, Chetan will go with 7, Moksha with 6, Samarth will go with 5, Ananya with 7, Siddhi with 5, Joji with 7, 7, 5, okay. There are only 5 species of rhino recognized worldwide, and names are white rhinos, black rhinos, Sumatra rhinos, Javan rhinos and the great one horn rhino. So chaliye, another bonus question, where are these different species found? So some are easily identifiable. So if I say Sumatran rhino, that means Sumatra mein milta hoga, and Javan rhino is in Java. Both are in Indonesia. What about white rhino and black rhino? White and black rhinos are found in Africa, Southern Africa. And which species do we find in India? Another bonus question, in which Indian national park will you find Indian rhinos? So Het says in Assam. Okay, that's correct answer for the state. जो question तो पूछा नहीं है, Het कौन सा national park है? So Kashish gave the correct answer for the bonus question. Yes, it is called the Great One-Horned Rhino or the Indian rhino. It is mostly found in Kaziranga National Park. So Kaziranga National Park in Assam. Yes, Rishi, that's correct. Yatharth, that's correct. Moving on. Next question. Most of the rhinos are concentrated in dash, with most of them being white rhinos. So where do you find most of the rhinos? South Africa, Australia, Brazil or Indonesia? South Africa, Australia, Brazil or Indonesia? World में सबसे ज़्यादा rhinos कहाँ मिलते हैं? Easy question, easy to guess, and that's why World Bank is focusing on that country. Correct answer is option A, South Africa. Okay. Number of black rhinos has dropped significantly from 65,000 in dash to around 2,600. I don't expect you people to know the answer, so I will quickly declare the right answer. If anybody wants to answer, please go ahead. So options are 1916, 1917, 1980 or 1990. Oh, okay, Ananya, that's correct, by the way. Right answer is option B, 1970. So in 1970, census was conducted, 65,000 rhinos were there, and now there are only 2,600 black rhinos available. Okay. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The Wildlife Conservation Bond is the world's first of its kind financial instrument that is outcome based and will be channeling investment to conserve black rhino population. International Bank for Reconstruction and Development of the World Bank has announced that the returns paid by a 5-year bond will be determined by the rate of population growth of animals in 2 reserves of South Africa, the Great Fish River Nature Reserve and the Edo Elephant National Park. Okay. If this program is successful, it could be expanded for the protection of black rhinos in Kenya along with other wildlife species like tigers, lions, orangutans and gorillas. Option D, none of these. Siddhi says, why were rhinos poached? Rhinos were being killed because many stupid people in the world believe that the horn of the rhinoceros can be used in medicines and it will help you in problems like erectile dysfunction or anxiety issues. So there are many such myths all over the world related to or surrounding different animals. Right? So in India we say if a black cat crosses your path, please don't go in that direction. It brings bad omen. Okay. Chaliye. Well, correct answer for this one. Correct answer for this one is option D, none of these. All these statements are correct. Okay. So, Samar says these are superstitions. So, what about people believing that rhinoceros horn will help you in erectile dysfunction or other medical conditions? That is also superstition, nothing more than that. So, based on superstition, people buy products. So, whichever thing is selling, it creates demand, and when there is high demand, people will go to any extent to provide that product to you. Moving on. So, a bit more about Wildlife Conservation Bond. It is first of its kind. It is worth 150 million and the return is based on success of this conservation effort. So, people will get money if these conservation efforts are successful. So, total of 150 million were raised and money will be partly spent on 2 South African reserves. I already named those two, Elephant National Park, Edo and Great Fish River Nature Reserve, which will aim to use some for conservation of black rhinoceros in sanctuaries. Okay. So, IBRD Wildlife Conservation Bond will support South Africa's conservation efforts to save critically endangered species like the black rhino. So, they have mentioned phrase critically endangered. So, who comes up with categorization of critically endangered and vulnerable? Who issues the red list of critically endangered species in the world? Bonus question. Chetan, that's funny. Okay. Yes, Shrishti, that's correct answer for the bonus question. Not WHO, it is IUCN. IUCN. Can you give me a full form of IUCN? IUCN is an umbrella organization. There are like 1400 plus different organizations which are member of IUCN. It is International Union for Conservation of Nature. International Union for Conservation of Nature. Shrishti, that's correct. Shaurya, that's right. Chaliye, Vidya, that's right. Moving on. So, bonds are generally issued by governments, companies and organizations to raise money for different purposes at cheaper rates than commercial loans. The money raised by Wildlife Conservation Bond will be used by these two parks for conservation efforts, which are both operated by Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism Agency. Rhino conservation. Most of the 27,000 rhinos still remaining in the wild are white rhinos, while the Javan rhinos and Sumatran rhinos and the black rhinos are critically endangered, and the Indian rhino or the great one-horn rhino is vulnerable. Population of one-horn rhino in Assam's Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve has increased by 200 in the past 4 years. As per the census conducted in the month of March, the count at Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve, which is the world's largest habitat of endangered one-horn rhino, stood at 2,613. In the last census, number was 2,413. So exactly 200 rhinos have increased. Or somebody did some embezzlement, or somebody did some sort of mischief while calculating. So Indian rhinoceros, greater one-horned rhinoceros or great Indian rhinos, are native to Indian subcontinent. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. And rhino is also the state animal of Assam. Moving on. Next passage on your screen. Quickly read it. Raising and accelerating MSME performance. So what is MSME? Please provide me full form in the comment section. Raising and accelerating MSME performance. The Union Cabinet today approved $808 million or over 6,062 crore rupees dash assisted program on raising and accelerating MSME performance ramp. So raising and accelerating MSME performance, in short ramp, got cabinet approval and $808 million were raised. So who is giving this sort of money? कौन दे सकता है इतना पैसा? Yes, correct answer for the bonus question is micro, small and medium enterprises. All of you give the correct answer, guys. Chaliye. So, what is the answer for the first fill in the blank? Who can give this sort of money? $808 million for one activity. Yes, Moksha, that's correct answer. So, the right answer, Chetan says Adani. Yes, I truly believe Adani has the capacity, but सिर्फ कैपेसिटी काफी नहीं है, बड़ी विल भी चाहिए इतना पैसा देने के लिए. Adani will spend money on his own companies, not on other companies. So it is government initiative funded by World Bank. Right answer, as Moksha pointed out, right answer is World Bank. Okay, RAMP is a World Bank assisted central sector scheme supporting various COVID resilience and recovery interventions on the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. The program aims at improving access to market and credit, strengthening institutions and governance at the center and state, improving center-state linkages and partnerships, addressing issues of delayed payments and greening of MSMEs. The RAMP program will also seek to scale up implementation capacity and MSME coverage in states. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs today approved the time extension 3 years to the identified provisional mega certified projects for furnishing the final mega certificates to the tax authorities. So how many mega projects have been given extension of 3 years for producing final mega certificates is your second fill in the blank question. Extension of time period for furnishing final mega certificate will enable developers to competitively bid for future PPAs and get tax exemptions as per policy terms. The increased liquidity will boost the overall growth of the country and also ensure the revival of various stressed power assets. Okay, how many mega projects have been given this exemption? I don't think many of you will be able to guess this one, so I will give away the answer. Right answer is 10. Chaliye, moving on. Couple of more questions. RAMP is in line with the recommendations made by which of the following? So, who made recommendations for RAMP? Your options are UK Sinha Committee, KV Kamath Committee, Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, all of the above. RAMP is in line with the recommendations made by which of the following? Your options are UK Sinha Committee, KV Kamath Committee, Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister of India, all of the above. So people are Googling and therefore they're getting different answers. So Moksha, okay, Moksha says B, Shaurya says B, Heth says B, B is right. Chetan says C, C is also right, Chetan. So Shashank says C is, yes, C is also right, Shashank. So the right answer for this question will become option D. Correct answer is all of the above. Okay, REMP was recommended by UK Sinha Committee, KV Kamath Committee as well as Economic Advisory Council. Okay, next question on your screen. Reserve Bank of India has constituted expert committee on micro, small and medium enterprises under the chairmanship of Dash in 2019 to suggest long-term measures for the economic and financial sustainability of the MSME sector. Easy question. Shreya Malik says, please explain more about REMP. I will surely do that. Let's just finish off these questions. Okay, Reserve Bank of India constituted an expert committee on MSME under chairmanship of, we just read this person's name. Your options are P.K. Mittal, UK Sinha, L.K. Nigam or M.K. Mishra. Correct answer. Chetan, that's right. Babi the Rasoi is right. Gaurav, that's correct. Babi the Rasoi is incorrect. Prajakta, that's incorrect. Right answer for this one is option B. People are getting confused, so I will give away. Correct answer is option B, UK Sinha. UK Sinha was chairing the committee set up by RBI. Okay. The scheme was announced by the Finance Minister in the Union Budget 22-23. Who among the following is not a Union Minister for Ministry of Finance? Who among the following is not a Union Minister for Ministry of Finance? Your options are Bhagwat Karad, Pankaj Chaudhary, Shantanu Sharma, none of these. Bhagwat Karad, Pankaj Chaudhary, Shantanu Sharma, none of these. Okay, best way to find answer is go to the official website of Ministry of Finance. Achha, bonus question, who is the cabinet minister for the Ministry of Finance? Who is the cabinet minister for this ministry? Riddhi says none of these. That's incorrect answer, guys. So option D is incorrect. So Bhagwat Karad, Pankaj Chaudhary, both of them are Minister of State for the Ministry of Finance. Minister of State means junior minister. So they are working under Nirmala Sitharaman. Shashank, that's right. Cabinet Minister for the Ministry of Finance is Nirmala Sitharaman. Bhagwat Karad and Pankaj Chaudhary are Minister of State. Correct answer or the only incorrect option is Shantanu Sharma. Moving on. Which of the following statement is incorrect? And do provide the reasoning why that statement is incorrect. It is a World Bank assisted central sector scheme supporting various coronavirus disease 2019 resilience and recovery interventions of the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. So MSMEs were the worst hit by the COVID-19 or the lockdown period. Option B, important component of REMP is preparation of strategic investment plans in which all states UTs will be invited. Option C, overall monitoring and policy overview of REMP would be done by an Apex National MSME Council. Option D, the council will be headed by the Prime Minister, including representation from various ministries and supported by a secretariat. Chaliye, so which of the following statement is incorrect? Question is slightly difficult, but if you read up about MSME Council, you will know the answer. Well, option Shreya has a question. Are we supposed to learn the ministries or ministers of state of every ministry? Well, not every ministry will have minister of state. So do read up about Council of Ministers. So you will have the entire list of all the ministers in the current government. Heth says this Apex Council won't be headed by PM. That's right, Heth, and therefore correct answer is option D. Option D, galat hai. Kyun galat hai? Because Prime Minister is not going to head this Apex body. It will be headed by the Minister for MSME. So the Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises will be heading the Apex National MSME Council. Chaliye, moving on. Ashwarya, that's right. A bit more about REMP or Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance. Union Cabinet has approved a huge budget of $808 million. Program is assisted by World Bank, and the purpose, as the name itself suggests, is raising and accelerating MSME performance. It is the new scheme and it will commence from the financial year 22-23. Around $500 million were taken from World Bank and $308 million were funded by Government of India. RAMP is a sector-specific scheme, so central sector-specific scheme in which they will try to help out MSMEs in multiple ways. So what all ways are they going to apply? RAMP will work as knowledge support. It will also work as advisory board. It will also work as financer. It will also finance or make it easier for MSMEs to avail finance. They will also work as repository of all the central schemes related to MSME. So program aims at improving access to market and credit. So that means they will provide easy loans or easy finance to MSMEs. Strengthening institutions and governance at the center and state. So they will provide advice on policies. So and best practices. Improving center-state linkages and partnerships. Addressing issues of delayed payments and greening of MSMEs. So the RAMP program will also seek to scale up implementation capacity and MSME coverage in states. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved the time extension of 3 years to the 10 mega projects going on in India right now for furnishing the final mega certificates to the tax authorities. So looking at this, many other future public-private partnership projects will get better funding or better bidding from prospective parties or interested parties. So we are favoring the ongoing projects or the 10 mega projects so that future projects will also get benefited. Chaliye, moving on. Oscars or the Academy Awards 2022, which was the biggest remarkable event of Oscars or the Academy Awards 22. सबसे main चीज क्या हुई? Ha. Will Smith hits the host. That is not the most remarkable thing, but that is obviously something which stands out. Will Smith hitting Chris Rock. Chaliye, let's read on. The Dash Academy Awards was held in Dolby Theatre on Sunday with deaf family drama Coda winning Best Pictures honors, handing Hollywood's top award to a streaming services for the first time. From Will Smith slapping Dash. So first question is, which edition of Academy Awards were held in Dolby? And second blank, fill in the blank, is who got slapped? So Palak, that's correct. Moksh, that's right. Okay. Sitish, that's correct. Heth, that's incorrect. Riddhi, that's right. Palak, okay. Right answer for the first question is 94th. Most of you got it right. And second question, everybody already knows the answer because of the memes that are floating on the internet. Correct answer is Chris Rock. Okay, moving on. The Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences was hoping that moviegoers would be riveted by the surprises at Sunday's Oscar ceremony, but they probably didn't bank on a physical confrontation between two superstars. The Academy was hoping that movie lovers would unite and spark an uptick in ratings of the Oscar, the 94th Academy Awards. Late into the ceremony, however, comedian Chris Rock told a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith here, which prompted her spouse Will Smith to march up to the stage and smack Chris Rock while he was about to present the Best Documentary Award. ABC cut out the mics just on as the two started shouting at each other, but uncensored international feeds picked up two stars yelling profanities at each other. The trio of Regina Hall, Amy Schumer and Wanda Skies assumed hosting duties during Sunday's ceremony at the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles. For the last 3 years, the show has had no host. Okay. For the first time since 83rd Academy Awards held in Dash, that multiple hosts were featured. So for the first time since the 83rd Academy Awards held in Dash, multiple hosts were featured. So 83rd Academy Awards कब हुए थे? Your options are 2009, 2010, 2011 or 2012. Start calculating. Ananya says 2012, Dhruv will go with 2011, Riddhi will go with 2011, Moksh will go with 2009. Correct answer is 2011, majority prevails. Let's move on. This event honored the best films that were released between dash to 31st December 2021. Interesting question. So this event honored the best films that were released between dash to 31st December 2021. Your options are 1st January, 1st Feb, 1st March, none of these. Shreya, that's right. Arya, that's incorrect. Shreya, that's correct. Harshada, that's incorrect. Riddhi, that's correct. So everybody should know, right answer is 1st March, option C. Oscars award ceremony was held in which city? Answer was on your screen or was in the passage. So I hope people remember. Your options are New York, London, Miami, Los Angeles. Oscar award ceremony was held in which year? New York, London, Miami or Los Angeles? Most of you got it right, so I can't take names this time. Chale, right answer is option D, Los Angeles. Correct answer, guys. Kudos to all of you. Answer this one. Which of the following mission is incorrectly matched? Slightly difficult. Options are Netflix's The Power of the Dog leads the race with 12 nominations, followed by science fiction epic Dune with 10 nominations. Indian documentary Writing with Fire is also nominated for Best Documentary Feature. Option B, awards will be presented across 25 categories which are determined based on voting by members of the Academy. Option C, this time there are two new categories, Oscars Fan Favorite Award and Oscars Cheer Movement, which will be decided by fan voting, which was done online between 14th Feb and March 3rd. Option D, none of these. Okay. So if you're pointing out any option from A, B, C, do tell me the reason why that option is incorrect. Aryan will go with B, Riddhi will go with D, Muskan will go with, that's the answer to the previous question, Muskan, that's correct. Okay. D. Okay, let me help you out. D is incorrect. So none of these is not the answer. Riddhi deleted her comment. Yatharth will go with A. Why A? Hate will go with B. Why B? Ashwarya will go with B. Why B? Ashwarya says more than 25. Well, correct answer but incorrect reasoning. There are 24 categories in Oscars. So, option B was incorrect. Moving on. Academy Awards 2022, a bit more about it. 94th Academy Awards ceremony presented by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences honors the best films released between 1st March and December 31st, 2021. The Dolby Theatre in LA on March 27th by presenting Academy Awards to the winners. Here's the list of winners. Note down the most important words. Best Actor, Will Smith, King Richard. So King Richard was in his character when he decided to save the damsel in distress. Best Picture, Coda. Best Actress, Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Best Original Song, No Time to Die. Best Director, Jane Campion for Power of the Dog. Best Costume Design, Cruella. Best Original Screenplay, Belfast. Chaliye. Best International Feature, Drive My Car. Best Supporting Actor, Troy Kotsur for Coda. Best Animated Feature, Encanto. Best Visual Effect, Dune. Cinematography, Dune. Best Supporting Actress, Ariana DeBose. Best Short Film, Animated, The Windshield Viper. And Live Action, The Long Goodbye. A bit about Academy Awards. The award weighs around 8.5 pounds, that is 3.9 kg, 4 kilo ki trophy, wow. And the height of the Academy Award of Merit is 13.5 inches. Tatum O'Neal at the age of 10 won the Best Supporting Actress Award for the film Pepper Moon in the year 1973, so the youngest person to win an Oscar. Cartoonist and film producer Walt Disney has received a total of 26 Academy Awards, so that's a record. Charlie Chaplin at 1972 Academy Awards ceremony was given a 12-minute standing ovation, the longest in the Academy's history. And 3 films hold the record of winning most Academy Awards, that is 11 each. Movies are Ben-Hur, Titanic, and The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. So Riddhi says which one is important? Anything that stands out other than Chris Rock. So therefore I have mentioned the all-time records, like movies with most number of Oscars. Note down these 3 names. Highest number of Oscars were won by Walt Disney, that is 26. Youngest person to win an Oscar, Tatum O'Neal, 10 years in 1973. Then you should know at least the Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Documentary, Best Director, Best International Feature, and anything related to India. Chaliye, moving on. Nishan says, has anyone heard of Ben-Hur? Well, Ben-Hur क्योंकि बहुत पुराना मूवी है 1959 का, आपने नहीं सुना होगा, कोई बात नहीं, मिल जाएगा. It's available on YouTube. You can watch it later tonight. Okay. Next passage, National Water Awards. Guys, quickly, चलिए जल्दी से. We have already taken a lot of time. We'll try to speed up. National Water Awards, last passage for the day. National Water Awards. Dash topped among the Indian states in terms of water conservation. Which state has topped the National Water Awards this year? On Tuesday, Dash awarded the Best State Award to the National Water Awards at the National Water Awards 2022. So, which state topped the chart and who was giving or handing over award in this ceremony? So, the state which is going up is UP. So, correct answer is Uttar Pradesh. Shatej was the first one to answer. Okay. Answer for the second fill in the blank. Yeah, write your answer. Meanwhile, I will read on. So, Dash also launched the Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain campaign 2022. Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu secured the second and third place respectively. Muzaffarnagar in UP topped in the Best District category from the North Zone, while Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala won the award for the South Zone. East Champaran district of Bihar and Indore in MP won the respective awards for the East Zone and West Zone. So, East Champaran of Bihar and Indore in Madhya Pradesh. Addressing the occasion, the President said that the presentation of National Water Awards for exemplary work in the field of water management and expansion of the Jal Shakti Abhiyan to underline the importance of water is commendable. Right answer for Riddhi says Gajinder Singh Shekhawat. जैसे जल शक्ति का नाम आता है, this guy features in almost every presentation nowadays, but that's not the right answer. These awards were handed over by the President of India. So here it says, addressing the occasion, the President said. So right answer for the second fill in the blank is Ramnath Kovind. Okay. Chaliye, so President said that it is commendable. It gives me immense pleasure to launch Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain 2022. The district magistrates and village sarpanch play a crucial role in motivating the local populace for active participation of each individual in water conservation work. Everyone should pledge that just as the largest vaccination drive in history is being carried out in India, in the same way we all would make this campaign the biggest water conservation campaign in history. Water sources like ponds, lakes and provide water to cities throughout the year. Unfortunately, due to the pressure of urbanization, they have also disappeared. This has trickled the water management upside down. Questions. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding National Water Awards? Your options are: the Best District Award for the North Zone was bagged by Muzaffarnagar, UP and Shahid Bhagat Singh Nagar, Punjab. For the South Zone, it was Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala and Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh. For the East Zone, it was Patna, Bihar and Ranchi, Jharkhand. For Indore, Madhya Pradesh and Vadodara, Gujarat won the awards in the West Zone. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Okay, Muskan will go with C. That's okay. Tell me why that option is incorrect. Not just which option is incorrect, but also why that option is incorrect. Give me a second. We are back. Chaliye. So the best district award, Chetan says D because Rajasthan and Gujarat is in north. Chetan, it feels that Rajasthan and Gujarat is in north. If you are from south, but Rajasthan, Gujarat, western India ka part hai. Muskan gave the right answer. Correct answer is option C. East zone Patna is incorrect. It was Champaran from Bihar which won the award for the eastern zone. Moving on. When is World Water Day observed every year? Easy question, everybody should know. Quickly answer. When is the World Water Day observed each year? 22nd March, 23rd March, 24th March or 25th March? 22nd March, 23rd March, 24th March or 25th March? 22nd, 24th. Correct answer is 22nd March. Easy one. Moving on. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Which of the following statement is incorrect? The President of India, Ramnath Kovind, has presented the 3rd National Water Award in New Delhi. National Water Awards is given for exemplary work in the field of water resource management. The first national award was launched in 2018 by the Jal Shakti Ministry. A total of 57 National Water Awards for 2022 have been conferred to the states, organizations and others in 11 different categories. Option D, none of these. So if you're picking anything from A, B and C, please tell me why that option is incorrect. Babbi the Rasoi says A, Chetan will go with A, Riddhi will go with D, Shrishti will go with D. Okay. Why A? Chetan and Babbi. Kashish, that's correct answer for the previous question. Moksh, that's right for the previous question. What about this one? A, because it's the first time. Well, guys, all the options are correct, so I will go with option D. None of these. Chaliye. A bit more about National Water Awards. President of India presented these awards on 29th March in New Delhi. And we also launched the 3rd National Water Awards, and we launched the abhiyan called Catch the Rain campaign in 2022. So this was the 3rd edition of National Water Awards. Last year on 22nd March, World Water Day, Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain campaign was launched by the Prime Minister, which was taken up in all districts in rural as well as urban areas of the country during the pre-monsoon and monsoon period. Who is India's Jal Shakti Minister? Bonus question. Everybody should know by now. India's Science and Tech Minister and India's Jal Shakti Minister are featuring regularly on our CA catch-up sessions. Okay. Ashaya says it was launched in 2018, so it should be 4th time. Well, awards were given for the 3rd time. It was launched in 2018. We said that we will analyze your performance and then we'll give you awards. Okay, correct answer is Gajendra Singh Shekhawat for the bonus question, Jal Shakti Minister. And who is Science and Tech Minister? Shrishti gave the correct answer for that one also. Okay. Dr. Jitendra Singh. Moving on. So the first National Water Awards were launched in 2018. A total of 57 National Water Awards for 2022 have been conferred to the states, organizations and other 11 different categories. The 22 Catch the Rain campaign will be implemented till November 30th, 2022. World Water Day का theme है इस बार groundwater making the invisible visible. We covered that couple of weeks back. In the best state category, UP has been awarded first prize, followed by Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Best district from North Zone, Muzaffarnagar and in UP and Shahid Bhagat Singh Nagar in Punjab. From the South Zone, Thiruvananthapuram from Kerala and Kadapa from Andhra Pradesh. From the East Zone, East Champaran and from Bihar and Guda from Jharkhand. Indore, Madhya Pradesh and Vadodara and Gujarat. And Banswara, Rajasthan won the award in the West Zone. Golpada in Assam and Siang in Arunachal Pradesh won the award from the Northeast Zone. In the best school category, Government Girls Higher Secondary School, Kaviripattam in Tamil Nadu and Amalur Pavam Lords Academy, Thiruvallur, Pondicherry, and Amity International School, Noida, UP, won the awards in the best school category. So 3 schools. And the best institution, religious organization for campus category, Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board, Jammu, IIT Gandhinagar, and IOCL Faridabad. Chaliye, rapid fire round. You will get 15 seconds to answer a question and also mention the answer question number. So if you have to pick, let's say, option A for first question, write down 1A. Rapid fire round, time starts now. Question on your screen. Who has been appointed as the new captain of Chennai Super Kings? Easy question, everybody should know. Options are Suresh Raina, Ambati Rayudu, Ravindra Jadeja, Robin Uthappa. Who has been appointed as the new captain of Chennai Super Kings? Suresh Raina, Ambati Rayudu, Ravindra Jadeja, Robin Uthappa. Previous captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni handed over captaincy to the new one, Ravindra Singh Jadeja. Correct answer is option C. Question 2. Dash has been named as the Stockholm Water Prize Laureate 2022. Who has been named as the Stockholm Water Prize Laureate 2022? Your options are Emeritus Wilfred Brutsart, Robert Azevedo, Andrea Rinaldo, and none of these. Emeritus Wilfried Brutsart, Robert Azevedo, Andrea Rinaldo. None of these. Question 2, Devanshi, that's right. Kashish, that's correct. Manya, that's correct. Right answer is option A. It's Emeritus Wilfried. Question 3, recently which state has presented budget for 22-23 with the name of Rozgar Budget? So, किस state ने अपने budget का नाम Rozgar Budget दिया है? Your options are Manipur, Goa, West Bengal or New Delhi. Which state presented budget with the name Rozgar Budget? Manipur, Goa, West Bengal or New Delhi? Let's see if you know the answer. Question 3. First one to answer is Riddhi. Riddhi will go with D. Harshada will go with D. Moksha will go with D. Correct answer is Manipur. Which Indian actress featured in the inaugural Time 100 Gala and Impact Awards at Dubai's Museum for the Future? Alia Bhatt, Katrina Kaif, Deepika Padukone or Priyanka Chopra? Which Indian actress featured in the inaugural Time 100 Gala and Impact Awards at Dubai's Museum of Future? Options are Alia Bhatt, Katrina Kaif, Deepika Padukone or Priyanka Chopra. Correct answer for the fourth question is option C, Deepika Padukone. Moving on. Which country lost its final league game to Bangladesh but won the SAF U Under-18 Women's Championship title owing to a superior goal difference? Interesting question. Which country lost its final league game to Bangladesh but won the SAF Under-18 Women's Championship title owing to a superior goal difference? Your options are Sri Lanka, Maldives, Pakistan or India. Sri Lanka, Maldives, Pakistan or India. Question number 5. Let's see. Moksh, that's correct. Riddhi, that's correct. Kshitij, that's right. Correct answer is option D. No, not Nepal. Nepal. Correct answer is India. Okay. Chale, question 6. Which country will host the annual Birsama Shield 2022 military exercise? Military exercise, guys. Which country is going to host Birsama Shield? Options are Australia, Japan, Malaysia or UK. Australia, Japan, Malaysia or UK. Looking at the name, we can easily remove a few options. Birsama military exercise. Aditya will go with C, Yatharth will go with C, Heth will go with C. So correct answer is option C, Malaysia. Chale, moving on. Which country has announced a new defense space command agency to counter the growing influence of Russia and China in space? Which country has announced a new defense space command agency to counter the growing influence of Russia and China? Your options are Japan, USA, North Korea, Australia. So which country do you think wants to keep a check on Russia and China in space? Japan, USA, North Korea, Australia. North Korea will not be the answer, so you can easily cross that out. So pick something from A, B or D. Chale, right answer is Australia and not USA. So the new rival for China nowadays is Australia. Australia is upping its game. It has recently signed a defense pact with Japan. It also became part of AUKUS. It is part of Quad. Correct answer option D, Australia. Question 8. Environment Minister has informed that Dash has been designated as National Dolphin Day. We covered this question in previous episodes. I expect everybody to know the answer. So the National Dolphin Day was declared. So on which day do we celebrate it? Your options are 4th October, 5th October, 4th November or 5th November. So नेशनल डॉल्फिन्स डे कब बनाया जाता है? फॉर स्प्रेडिंग अवेयरनेस फॉर कंजर्वेशन ऑफ डॉल्फिन्स. करेक्ट आंसर, शौर्य से बहुत ज्यादा हो गया, सो विल क्विकली फिनिश ऑफ रैपिड फायर एंड वाइंड अप द सेशन. करेक्ट आंसर इज 5th October. विल मूव ऑन. फोर्थ मीटिंग ऑफ कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज टू द मिनामाटा कन्वेंशन ऑन मर्करी वॉज हेल्ड इन विच कंट्री? अब COP4 कहां पे हुआ था? अगेन इट इज डिफिकल्ट. इंडोनेशिया, वियतनाम, ब्रुनेई और लाओस. Indonesia, Vietnam, Brunei or Laos. COP4 was held in which country? Fourth meeting of the Conference of Parties to the Minamata Convention on Mercury. Minamata Convention on Mercury. Indonesia, Vietnam, Brunei or Laos. Correct answer for question number 9 is Indonesia. Question 10. Earth Hour was observed on which date? Easy question. Earth Hour 22 was observed on which date? Your options are 22nd March, 24th March, 26th March or 28th March. This is also something everybody should know. Right answer is Niyati will go with C, Siddhi will go with C, Shaurya will go with D. Oops, इसमें इतना confusion कैसे? Prajakta will go with A, Sitij with C. Chi. Anyways, correct answer is option C, 26th March. Note it down if you don't know it. Next question. Union Cabinet has extended Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana by how many months? A very recent announcement. Union Cabinet has extended the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana by how many months? Your options are 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months. So this Yojana has been extended by how many months? 2, 4, 6 or 8. Shreya will go with C, Muskan will go with C. Correct answer is option C, 6 months. According to UNEP report on noise pollution, which city has been ranked at the third noisiest city in the world? Third noisiest city in the world. Your options are New Delhi, Islamabad, Karachi or Dhaka. Question number 12. New Delhi, Islamabad, Karachi or Dhaka. Noisiest city in the world. Third noisiest city in the world. Islamabad is making noise, but that's not the right answer. Okay, चले guys. No, not New Delhi. हर बार रैंकिंग लिस्ट में ऑप्शन में इंडिया मिले तो इंडिया पिक नहीं करना है. Wrong strategy. Correct answer is Dhaka. Moving on. Moksh got it right. Defense Research Development Organization DRDO successfully test fired 2 Army version medium range surface to air missile from the integrated test range at Chandipur in, your options are Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Karnataka, West Bengal. Static question hai, everybody should know. Chandipur is located in Odisha is the right answer. Chale. The Dash military and the military of the Philippines kicked off the military drill Balikatan 22 across Luzon in the Philippines region near Taiwan. So Philippines region near Taiwan में कौन सी countries participate कर रही है in Balikatan 2022? So it is Philippines and which other nation? Options are China, Vietnam, Singapore or USA. Question number 14. Which country needs to do more military exercises in that area? So South China Sea is a big hot mess right now. China, Vietnam, Singapore, USA. Philippines will generally not do it with China. So though it is South China Sea, it is America which is participating in Balikatan 2022. Question 15. The ILO governing body has elected whom as the organization's 11th Director General. So ILO के नए Director General कौन है? Your options are Gilbert, Hongbo, Jens Stoltenberg, Guy Ryder, none of these. Important question, please note it down. The new Director General of ILO's governing body. 11th Director General है. Correct answer is, Shaurya is shouting A, so I will go with A. Option A. Gilbert Hongbo. What is the rank of India in Hurun Global U14 Self-Made Billionaires Report 2022? Under 14 Self-Made Billionaires Report to 2022 में इंडिया का रैंक कौन सा है? 4th, 6th, 8th और 10th? 4th, 6th, 8th और 10th? Rank of India in Hurun Global under 40 self-made billionaires. So generally we do well in such lists. Correct answer is option A, 4th. Okay, somebody is asking what is ILO? ILO is International Labour Organization. अच्छा चलिए bonus question. On which date do we celebrate Labor Day? So International Labour Organization की बात की है तो Labor Day पता होना चाहिए. On which date do we celebrate Labor Day? That is bonus question. I will move on to question number 17. Question 17. Indian Navy formally commissioned its second squadron of P-8L long-range maritime patrol aircraft Condors at INS Hansa in. We have covered it in previous episode, so everybody should know the answer. INS Hansa कहाँ पर है? केरला, गोवा, कर्नाटका, तमिलनाडु. INS Hansa. Siddhi, that's right. चलिए, correct answer is option B, Goa. Question 18. Okay, bonus question के लिए पार्थ, चारू, चेतन, कशिश, नियति, अनन्या, kudos guys, correct answer is first May. Okay. अच्छा, another bonus question. On which day do we celebrate Gujarat Day and Maharashtra Day? Question number 18 on your screen. The Living Roots Bridge or the Jinking Jirish of which state has been included in the UNESCO's tentative list for the coveted World Heritage Site status? So the Jinking Jirish or the Living Roots Bridge of which state has been included in the UNESCO's tentative? इतने सारे अलग अलग डेट्स आ रहे हैं. गुजरात डे और महाराष्ट्र डे सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन सेम डे. Why? Because on that day Maharashtra and Gujarat were separated. So presidency of Bombay was province of Bombay was divided into Maharashtra and Gujarat on linguistic lines. Find out. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 लिविंग रूट्स ब्रिज कहां पे है? करेक्ट आंसर इज मेघालय. Yes, Lerapur Sati, that's correct. Maharashtra Day is celebrated on 1st May. So that's how that question popped up. 1st May is Labor Day, Maharashtra Day and Gujarat Day. Okay. Question 19. Last two questions on your screen and then we'll wind up quickly. Which state government has announced Vinay Samrasya Yojana, an awareness program meant to eradicate untouchability in Gram Panchayat? So recently the state was facing, there was a guy Vinay who was discriminated against by the village community and therefore government has named this Yojana as Vinay Samrasya Yojana. So the person died. Which state government has announced Vinaya Samrasya Yojana, an awareness program meant to eradicate untouchability in Gram Panchayat? Your options are Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. This state is in news for all the wrong reasons nowadays. Correct answer is option B, Karnataka. So Karnataka. Last question. The 20th edition of bilateral naval exercise between Indian and Dash Navy Varuna is being conducted in the Arabian Sea from 30th March to 3rd April. So 30th March to 3rd April, India and which navy? Easy question. If you're reading newspaper, correct answer is French Navy. Right answer is option B. Chaliye guys, so we have taken up a lot of time. It's more than an hour now. So we'll stop here. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you guys like these sessions. Don't forget to click on that like button. That gives us the motivation to continue this work. Even if you're not studying with IMS and you're benefiting from what we do on our YouTube channel, Get Set Law, leave us a comment and let us know if these sessions are helpful. Thank you so much guys. We'll meet again next Sunday, same time. Bye guys.